Welcome, one and all, folks, to another exciting edition of Psychic Sundays Live with your host, Sally Diane. How's it going, Sally?
Well, it's going pretty good. I'd like to announce that I will no longer be doing readings at the spa. It's just about the in-person readings. I love everybody at the spa, and I'm so sorry to do this, but it has to do more with my health. I will be doing readings online only for a while, and to get a reading with me online, just send an email to info@sallydiane.com. I'm sure it's there along the bottom of the screen somewhere. And set up an appointment for the month of January and February. I will be adding an additional 10 minutes to every reading for that month. So set up your reading and let's get on with the show.
Alrighty, well, speaking of getting on with the show, welcome everybody. Before we get to the first question, remember folks, all readings are for entertainment purposes only. We are not lawyers and doctors. As such, we do not answer health questions. If you've got a health problem, go see a doctor. Moving on. Sean, welcome back. Sean is looking for guidance for the week.
Okay, so a little bit of guidance for Sean. All right, so first, don't take things so personal. Remember that you're in a competitive situation here. So don't get all pouty and everything. Play the game. You'll win. All right, this is a good week to make long-term plans around your money and your physical wealth and well-being. And this is also a good week to believe in love. How sweet. So, play the game, look to the future, and love is around you.
And next we have Jasmina.
Hi, Jasmina.
Jasmina wants to know whether her old job owes her money.
I'm not sure whether I'm going to see money or not, but I know this is kind of sarcastic, but it's true. Your old job owes you quite a few hours of your life back.
Yeah, they don't pay in hours.
Yeah, well, it's just the idea of just wasted time. All right, so Jasmina and her old job. What do the cards have to say? The cards say that, yeah, they say that you may not like how it ended, but you're going to have to be satisfied with whatever it was that you got. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. These just, the only thing you're doing is throwing away your own happiness by trying to go after it.
Slide those up a bit, babe.
Up.
That's the only Paul, that's fine.
Okay. There we go. So, yes, this is like, no, don't go after them. You're just, you just have to let it go. There's nothing but weakness and defeat on that path.
So they don't owe her money? They do owe her money? I'm not quite sure at this point.
What basically is, well, whatever they gave her, it may not have been fair, but the cards are saying you're going to have to accept what you got. That's what you get right here. And here's where it talks about trying to fight them or fight back or push back is bringing sorrow. You know, you're just pouring out your happiness here. and you're also throwing away a bit of time that you could be using much, much better. So wake up in the morning, give yourself a stretch, and go out and make your own life better.
And next we have Cindy C. Cindy wants to know about the week ahead.
Okay. Cindy C in the week ahead. Well, the way I'm looking at it, have you managed to get down to Florida yet? Because it just says that, I see you leaving someplace, but being so very happy to go someplace. So it's sort of like, I see you doing one of those see you want to be it kind of things. So, and then when I look at the Page of Swords, is in this particular aspect, it's the idea that I think you're going to be able to get to wherever you want to go, to be happy, and it just, with this, it feels like you can leave some issues behind for a while. So there's something you can put on hold so you can be happy. Okay.
And next we have Patricia.
Patricia. Hi, how are
Patricia's
you?
looking for messages for the rest of the month.
Okay.
Well, I'm seeing a bunch of new names here in the chat. Kendra, Nancy Ray,
It's so nice to see you.
Momadi, Karine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. For all you newcomers, just type in your question with a question mark so I can put it up on the screen. All readings are for entertainment purposes only.
Okay, and what was the question again?
Messages for the rest of the month for Patricia.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, Patricia. We have the Chariot reversed. And the Chariot reversed, it looks like for whatever reason, things aren't moving forward for you. I want to see what that next card is. Okay. But that's okay. It feels like you're coming to the end of a stall, because you go right from the Chariot to the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune really well aspected. So that's things moving forward for you. So it looks like you're finally going to be able to get your hands on the steering wheel and move forward. Interesting. Chariot, wheel, and the 8 of coins. And the job well done. So it looks like work and career issues go well this week. Well, go well towards the end of the month. There's more than a week left to the end of the month. But when I look at this, it reminds me that you do have a new car coming, don't you? Which would make sense with the Chariot not moving forward. Ha ha. And then the Wheel of Fortune. But as I look at the Wheel of Fortune, I'm seeing a steering wheel. Okay, so we've got, looks like you're going to be busy for the rest of this month.
Oh, are we busy for the rest of the month?
Patricia is.
Oh, good for Patricia. Wendy would like spirit guide messages.
Okay. And I think I'm going to take out the runes.
Yeah, where are you taking them to?
Oh, right here. Okay, so, and for Wendy Spirit Messages. Okay, so, wow. So the first thing Spirit's saying to you, Wendy, is that good things do want to happen to you. You're strong. You have Urus here, which is wild ox, and you have Gebu, which is gift. So that shows to me that you are strong. Whoops. And also love is around you. I like to see that. Now here, it's interesting that you have these two lined up because these two are fate runes. And it's the past and then coming into the present. And so you have hail, which is disruption, and then Isa, which is ice. And of course, this is coming to you at the height of winter. So I think that Spirit wants to say that love from your past is going to come to you over the winter. Also, some of the things that you wanted are going to come into fruition. Yep. And as far as the love from the past, it looks like if you're willing to work for it, you can have it. So if you want to, ask for it. Okay.
And next we have Haunting Live.
Yes.
The question is from Jack. He wants to know about this week.
Jack. Okay. Now this week for Jack. Ooh. So we start out with the Ten of Swords, and I know I said ooh, and it does feel like for this week, Jack is dealing with issues around death, around a death, but it feels like it's one that's already happened. So there's that. You've got the Six of Wands here, and this is just about his own attitude toward himself. I think that maybe Jack is a bit of a perfectionist because he looks at whatever it is that he's, whatever project, whatever he presents this week, he looks at as though he didn't do as well as he could. He's noticing mistakes that nobody else sees. So Jack doesn't need to be so hard on himself. He's dealing with some pretty big issues this week. I hope that helps.
And next we have Kara James.
Hi, Kara. How are you?
Kara wants to know when she will get a new car or a car? I guess it doesn't have to be new, right, Kara? 4 wheels, a steering wheel, and a stick. Shift on the column, right?
That's old.
Yeah, no kidding.
You just call it 3 on the tree.
Tray, yeah. That predates seatbelts.
Yes. Fun days.
Yeah. Sliding around that back seat on the warm leatherette.
Or when your mom had to make son stop the getting whacked in the chest.
What, by your mom?
Yeah. Well, to keep you go forward,
Yeah.
That arm would just shoot out. My son would tell you about that one. Okay, so Kara James, when will I get a car? Okay, so cards say in February, and you have the Queen of Swords here, and it's just like right in the middle, and I think that I feel like I'm really thinking I'm looking at your mom, Kara, and that you're going to get a car in February, but your mom's really going to hate it. Your mom or your mother-in-law, but this really has a mom feeling to it. Like, I can't believe you really bought that. But yeah, that's a month.
Alrighty. Next we have Ari the Aries Princess. Welcome back, Ari. What is causing all the delays in my life the most? Brackets, love and career.
Okay. So, let's see. The thing of it is that it's usually,
Self-sabotage.
yeah, because usually it's whatever you're delaying in that you need to face, because it causes inertia, and inertia spreads like kudzu.
You're just so damn picky.
Ooh. Okay, here's the Aries Princess. Let's see. Who's got some blockages? Where are those energy blockages happening? Now, we've got the 6. We've got the 6 of Wands. Interesting. And you were asking about love, and you were asking about career, and it looks like the 6 of Wands is telling me that there's things about your career that you have not done, that you need to do to move forward, whether it's taking a certain training course, which is exactly what it feels like, but it's kind of like, it's right in front of you. You can move ahead. You're just doing someday. I wonder. Okay, yeah. And there, right center, you got the Chariot. Get in the driver's seat and get a move on, girl. Okay, so, and finding Prince Charming and getting married is not going to solve your problems. This is a time for you to have faith in yourself and move forward career-wise. So I think that's where you've been stalling, and that's why every other aspect of your life is stalling too. And I hope that helps.
Welcome back, Benafsha. Benafsha wants to know about the week ahead.
Okay. Well, last week had 7 days. I'm pretty sure the week ahead will have 7 days as well. Okay. I'm so funny. Okay. Anyhow, sorry, Benafsha. I guess I'm not funny. Okay. Week ahead for Benafsha.
Well, I was just thinking Trump's getting inaugurated tomorrow. Who knows? There might be more days in the weeks to come.
Oh, gee.
Alternative facts.
Thank God he's too incompetent to do half the things he's threatening to do.
Well, just don't try to convince us that every year there's 365 days and 6 hours. Don't be so quiet.
Okay, so you've got fire and you have earth energy. It starts out, you've got the Six of Wands energy. So I know that you are going to be given some extra responsibilities, asked to do a few things, to wear a few more hats, if you will. And the idea is that, you're doing this now for benefits later on. And I think that I think that you can trust that this will actually happen. And the reason I think that's work now, benefits later is right in the middle. You've got that Eight of Wands, and it's reversed. So it's kind of like there's a little bit of a stoppage there. Okay.
Alrighty then.
And I'm back.
Okay. Next, we got Lynette.
Hi, Lynette.
My next semester of school is about to start. Any advice about that from Spirit?
Well, we can certainly look.
Well, we're definitely having camera problems up here.
Okay, so it starts out with algas. So Spirit's saying that this is this particular year kind of pulls together your career or educational goals in general. Interesting. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to just say that like that. Interesting. Anyhow, so this semester, I'm not sure how far along you are, but my guess is that you're probably pretty far along when it's kind of bringing everything together and kind of, this is the future. So it's sort of like this is this semester that pulls everything together for your future. And also, this right here is a very interesting little arc, Lynette. And it starts out with the ice. So, and because you've got the ice in the cart, I think that you might have, you might have some sort of a mishap with your car. You might slide on the ice, you might end up in the ditch, or almost in the ditch, or something along those lines, because it's an event that brings you together with somebody, and there is love here. but it feels like there's two people working together. So maybe a love at first sight sort of issue. Also, Spirit is saying, make sure that you keep up your connections with your family. Yeah, maybe you've been focused on other things or something like that, but you haven't been keeping up with the news with your family. Okay. Well, I'd say drive careful, but looking what gets you.
Welcome back once again, folks. It's time for Pick a Card. This time for the week starting January 20th, 2025. Here we go.
Okay, and which card are you going to pick today? We have card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. So, which one is your tarot card for the week? The week starting January 20th. We know what happens on the 20th. Okay. Did you pick tarot card number 1? So, what you have is the Seven of Swords, but it's Seven of Swords reversed. And right side up, the Seven of Swords can be a nasty card. It can be about people who are doing unkind things just for the sake of doing unkind things. But when it's turned upside down like this, it indicates that you will be able to prevent somebody from spreading a rumor, stealing something. You will be able to prevent somebody from doing something disastrous to either you or somebody that you care about. There's also this issue of moving forward with this card, and I'm just getting that because of the way the fellow's moving forward, and it's kind of saying that if it's time for you to move forward, there's nothing holding you back right now. Okay, so have a good week. Card number 1. And card number 2. Is that your card? Well, the tarot card for those who picked number 2
is a river. Because you're drawing us out like it's fucking 5-star poker.
Ooh. So this is not family friendly, folks. If you pick card number 2, you got 7 of Pentacles reversed. The 7 of Pentacles is about waiting, and usually waiting for material things, whether it's a long-awaited check, whether it's for your cousin to pay the $10 he owes you back, whether, this idea of waiting about news for money or things of material gain. And because it's reversed, it tells me that long-awaited news about money or some material object is going to come your way this week. Is that a river?
Let's keep going.
Okay. So, card number 3. Another reverse 7. And this card is sometimes affectionately known as the illusion delusion card. But of course, when it's reversed like that, it talks about coming to the end of a period of illusion and delusion. Something that's just something that you've had a hard time figuring out, something that you've had a hard time actually getting all the facts on, is going to come into focus this week. And that's what I see in this particular card. Clarity after confusion. And that's probably a pretty good feeling. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Anybody who would like a reading with me, send an email to info@sallydiane.com and we can schedule an online reading. And other than that, have a great week, folks. We'll see you again next week.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about my language. No, I'm not.
No, it's definitely not.
All right, next we got Nancy Ray. Will I meet like-minded people this year in my community? I hear nothing but crickets.
Well, yeah. Well, it's funny because you're being pretty specific, and I'm just wondering what kind of a community you're talking about, because it almost feels like you're looking for birds in a fish tank kind of thing. But yeah, the cards say, get out there, meet people. It does seem like you have been hurt in the past, and I think that's where the like-mindedness comes to the forefront. Because again, birds in a fish tank. You know you can't go. You just can't hang out or try and date somebody who's not like-minded with you. But there is something coming in pretty fast. Yeah, there he is. The Page of Swords. And he is reversed, but I kind of have a feeling, even though he is reversed, he's also a positive side of it. And you said your community, and I feel like your community isn't where you're going to meet them, but more or less this is somebody that you're going to meet online.
All right, well, that's someplace.
Yeah, well, if you're, and if you're sitting there going, but I don't go online, well, maybe you should.
All right.
Well, you absolutely should.
Yeah, Minnie Mouse, it's a lot easier for us to contact someone in the spirit world if you give us a name. Next, we got Kendra Lesher.
And Kendra would like a message from Spirit.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Well, I like to have a chance to.
You're welcome, Mary.
And Spirit is saying, this is the time for you to get a move on. You've got Rytho here, which means cart, so it's kind of like get things moving, and it's crowned by Keenaz, which means torch. So again, it's like get a move on, get a fire underneath you. This is the time for you to basically gather up the blessings that are in front of you. And that right now is a blessed time of your life. You've got home. You have Oscilla, which is homeland, and Ken, Oscilla, and this is Ken, which means Ken. And Ingus, which means kin. So still an Ingus,
Not
homeland
Ken.
kin.
Kin.
Kin, yes.
No, it's been sound like you've been saying Ken the
Oh,
entire
no,
time.
I've been saying kin. Kin.
That still sounds like Ken. It's the Michigander thing.
Okay, so it's you're being balanced between the past and the now, which is interesting. So yeah, I think the spirit right here with this past and the now is reminding you to look to the past so you don't make the same mistakes twice. And there is a reminder of having a strong bond to home and family there. Whatever it is, Spirit wants you to get your hands right in it. Go for it.
All right. Next, we got Mama D.
Mama D.
What months will I reap rewards of financial negotiations?
Ooh. What month? Oh. Let's see what the cards have to say.
Goody Tootie, there's no reason to retype that question. Your guy's not going to call you. You need to call him.
Hey, and for Mama D. Okay, so what I'm getting here, there's 2 10s, but they're reversed. And it's kind of like they're saying you're better off to take what is offered to you in August. Even though whatever's offered to you in August, you know there's some deep pockets here and there's more money to be made. But they say if you wait, you won't get what you expect. You won't get any more than you're offered in August. So your answer is August. Take the deal.
All right. Next, we have Ishika. How do you see my crypto investing journey going this year? Ooh. People are still investing in crypto instead of just making it the currency it is.
Yeah,
Ishika, are you investing in any other currency? I hope it's not the Canadian dollar because that's not going anywhere.
Yeah, no, it's buy low, sell high, and you know it's gonna get higher. So Canadian dollar might not be such a bad deal after all. Okay, but let's see.
Buy low, sell high. Every pimp's motto.
I'll go with that. Okay, so Ishika and cryptocurrency. All right, so tell us about Ishika's cryptocurrency. Ooh, starts out with the illusion delusion card. That's not. Ooh. Can you change your mind? Yeah, this is something that just it just takes this tumble down. It feels like this is, it starts out with confusion. You know, it's almost like there's just a lot that's difficult to understand here. And it's almost like it's purposely confusing. And I say that because you have the devil here. And right in the middle, you've got this idea of nostalgia, but nostalgia used against you. So I think it's part of the sales point. I just don't get a good feeling about this at all. I just don't. Yeah, I think that you might do better investing in commodities.
Well, you know, the incoming president has never talked about cryptocurrency.
He's got his own.
I'm just saying that that's a really up in the air kind of thing.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Diamond, we hope you're well too.
Next, we have Minnie Mouse. Do you see any long-term relationship with John?
And I assume you mean a long-term relationship with you, of course.
Compared to his parole officer?
Sorry, I threw it out there.
You again. John.
Okay. We'll be nice. For a little bit. Count to 10.
10.
Okay, so. Long-term relationship with John. Ooh. Another one that starts out with confusion. Uh-huh. You know, John has, he has a way about him. And I think he's a bit of a player. But what the cards are telling me is he is fun. But you know in your heart of hearts that there will come a day when he'll when he will take a breeze.
A different door.
Yeah. But they are assuring you while he's here, he's going to be a lot of fun. So it's up to you whether you want to go any further with it or not.
All righty then. Live dangerously.
There's something to be said for fun.
Rosie's Fairies. What do the runes see for me? Wow.
Ooh.
Straight up rune reading, eh? Hey, don't you still have runes for sale?
Yes, I do. If I sound like somebody that really doesn't want to sell, yes, I have runes for sale. I have about 6 sets of them.
Well, you might as well sell them while you're still breathing.
Oh, you're funny. Okay, so we're looking at Rosie's Fairies. The runes for Rosie's Fairies. All right. Interesting. Okay, so the runes are saying, I think that you might be trying to get a hold of someone from your past, especially someone in spirit, and it just feels like you're not quite putting the amount of energy into it that you need to. So if you're looking to get a hold of a past loved one, visit my website, sallydiane.com, and I do have a ritual for that. Okay, that is effective. All right, so it also says that the things that you are building for yourself in the future that you are building for yourself will come to fruition. It's like the labor, the things that you're working for right now will come to harvest. So you're not wasting your time. And in the area of working career, you are quite strong. And let's see, that's about it.
Well, there you go, Rosie. Next, we have Diamond.
Hi, Diamond.
Hubby and I have been really struggling to get by financially this month. Do you see us getting through on our own, or will our son and daughter mind helping if we ask?
Okay, so they say that you already know the answer to that. Um, the daughter would mind helping because the daughter takes the attitude that, you should be able to get by on what you have. And yeah, she's just got a little that bit of an attitude when it comes to money. But the son is very noble and generous about it. So yes, your son will help you. Ask for as little as possible. But I think you know that too. Okay.
Moving on to Minnie Mouse. Are you back with another question? Any message from my loved one in the spirit world? Hoping to hear from someone specific.
Okay.
Jeez. Thanks for giving us something to go on here.
Who do you want to hear from? Okay, so who I am getting a message from for you is from, well, this person says they're the peacekeeper or were the peacekeeper. And basically, you're being told that that you need to compromise, which I know is not what you want to hear, but that's the message you're getting. Okay. And while we're on the topic, I do have an article on my website, sallydiane.com, on how to reach a past loved one, where you can, if you perform this ritual, you can actually, in a safe manner, reach out and contact a specific loved one, lost loved one.
And moving on to Firefly Magic. How will Scorpio really feel if I reach out to him?
Okay. Scorpio and Firefly Magic. Oh, actually sounds like a good combination. Okay. Okay, so you're getting a big do it right there. You want to know how you would feel. Uh, you know, you really wouldn't mind. Because very first one you're getting, and it is a strong card, is the one that do it, do it, do it. I just get this feeling that, if you are going to call him and you feel a connection with him, call him as a friend. Don't put a pretense to it or anything. It's okay for you to call him because you felt like calling him. And what's up? What are you doing? You want to go out and play a game of pool or something? Whatever. But do it, do it, do it. And don't apologize.
And next we have Stephanie, who's looking for messages.
Okay, and Stephanie, the messages tonight are being delivered by the runes. Okay, so for Stephanie, there it is. And what the runes are saying is you have Ingus, and you've got Ingus, which is kin, family, and you have Thagaz, and Thagaz is change. It translates to mean day, but it means rapid change. And you have you have Tiwaz, which Tiwaz is an arrow, so that's just kind of, it's saying that things are going to happen fast within your family unit. And you do have something successful coming up. So you might have a marriage or a child born of a marriage. But yeah, there's some big changes coming up in your family. I think it involves marriage. And I get the feeling that happens over the summer. Like it's saying the hot days. Okay.
Okay, what? What's okay?
Everything's okay.
Everything's okay?
All right. So,
You're out of questions, so it's time to just tell people how to get a hold of you.
yes. And again, I am doing my readings strictly online. And that's for personal reasons. And so anybody, anywhere who would like to get a reading from me, just send an email to info@sallydiane.com. And I know that I've referenced a number of articles on my website. So give it a visit. Read some of the articles, see what's happening there. And also for you Roger subscribers, I will be appearing on Giovanni's show coming up. So look for that. And we'll see you again next week for another episode of Psychic Sundays Live.
Sorry, you ended way too soon on me there. I wasn't ready for that. And we're still live.
We are.
Well, yeah, I just told you I wasn't ready for that.